25th Anniversary of Friends by Learn with News, Level 3. The American sitcom Friends turned 25 on September 22, 2019, with its first ever episode having aired on the same day in 1994. Since that first episode, the show has had unprecedented international praise. It has become an icon of television, shaped how people view American culture, and even helped millions of people learn English. In 2019, Friends is still one of the most watched shows in the world. In 2015, Netflix paid $120 million to have it on their service for 4 years, and then paid $100 million to keep the show for just 2019. Most recently, HBO poached the U.S. rights to the show from Netflix for $425 million. Reruns of the show have continued to bring in revenue since the show ended in 2004, grossing about $1 billion annually. From that revenue, each of the 6 members that made up the main cast receive about $20 million every year. With syndication deals, streaming rights, and merchandising, Friends continues to be a cash cow. Friends has not only continued to bring in revenue, but has also continued to find new audiences long after the finale first aired in 2004. Many of its current viewers were not even born when the first episode aired in 1994. The show seems to be able to transcend age, culture, and nationality. One of the co-creators of Friends, Marta Kauffman, described its appeal by saying, "It's not dark, it's not twisted, it's not about corrupt people, it's comfort food." People around the world have not only found the show relatable, but have also found it to be a helpful tool for learning English. Several international celebrities have credited the show as being the reason for their high English level. RM, the leader of the popular South Korean band BTS, said on the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2017, "My English teacher was Friends." In the same year, the New York Times published a story profiling nearly half a dozen Latino Major League Baseball players who had also used the show as an English learning tool. When asked for her thoughts on the phenomenon, Kauffman said, "That certainly was never one of the things we had in the backs of our minds that we hoped the show would do. The fact that it has taught people English is just amazing icing on the cake." Although Friends has received an overwhelming amount of praise over the years, there are some people who do not think it has aged well. Some criticism has included a lack of diversity in the cast, sexism, fat-shaming towards the character Monica, and the treatment of the character Chandler's transgender father. The last of which Kauffman has mentioned as one aspect she'd most like to go back and change. Despite occasionally being regressive when viewed in 2019, the show was also ahead of its time in many ways. It was one of the first sitcoms to depict a same-sex wedding in only its second season, despite gay marriage not becoming legal in the U.S. for another 20 years. It was also ahead of its time in portraying interracial relationships as commonplace. Through criticism and praise, it seems like the one certainty is that Friends will continue to entertain audiences for generations to come.